At last he reveals himself to me. The snake in the garden, the deceiver of the lamb, the deceiver of the world, the deceiver of my life. Finally, at last, he reveals himself after he has literally stripped away all of my armor. As he slowly stripped away the power of my heart, as he slowly stripped away the ability of my mind to see the evil that he has done. At last, he has removed the anger that I have with him and replaced a soul that will go along to get along, afraid to rock the boat, afraid to be different, afraid to let go, sending me on wild goose chases so that I may feel bad for myself when those wild goose chases did not pan out. When there was sorrow in my life, he came and reminded me that it's okay. Those things will happen. They're going to heaven. He came to me promising things that he would never fulfill in order to get me to do the things that he wanted me to do. He worked me. He made me believe that I would be somebody special in the group of others in society, that I would be a part of society, that I would walk around to be popular, that those who call my name and laugh and cheer and laugh at my jokes be happy to see me. But he deceived me. By the last, he showed me a world that I could have. But at last he came with what he thought was a grand bargain. Give up loving the Lord and love me, and you should have this forever. See, when you come to me with terms like that, I begin to have hair stand up on my neck and on my skin. I begin to be nervous because you can't offer me the world. I began to take notice that every time I was hanging out, every time I was doing things that the popular people did, I felt sorrow in my soul. I would be in the club and I felt sad and disappointed. I would be out there with my friends doing things that I felt guilt for. See, at last, my soul began to understand that all these things that the devil was offering me was temporary. Because as I watched the popular fall from grace, I knew that I would eventually fall from grace. I would eventually make a mistake and not serve the devil on that occasion, and he would cast me away to the abyss, where no man knows me, where no man sees me, where no man hears me, where no man will love me, where no man will stand by me, where no man will pitch in to help me rebuild my life. At last, the enemy has shown his face. The one who has encouraged my downfall since the beginning. See, I was a child born in pain. I spent my childhood in pain. So when my adult life came, and there was no pain, there was offers of gain. I wanted to see what it would be like. I created my alter ego just to enjoy the fruits on the other side. But deep down inside was the power of the Lord. Deep down inside was the power of God telling me, no. The power of God telling me, return back home. The power of God telling me, this is a charade. This is not what we have intended for your life. We have intended for your life to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, on your holy ground, build your temple, allow those to enter your temple that are humble and that needs your guidance. You are meant to be a leader, not a follower. You don't have a mind of a follower, you have a mind of a leader, and you must lead. And of course, I asked the question to God, who am I leading and what am I leading? He told me that Jezreel means sowing seed. You are a leader by sowing seeds and allowing them to grow into good fruit. He said all the seeds that you plant may not become good fruit, but you must continue planting the fruit. You must continue speaking the word. You must continue telling those who know no way out a way out. You must come out of the darkness. You must come out of the wilderness. You must come out of the chaos with a clear mind and understand that you are not meant to be on this earth. Not permanently. You came here to do a job, and you must do that job. You came here to be strong, to be alive. You came here to serve my will. You have no will. My will is your will, and my will is good. My promise is guaranteed by the covenant I have made with you. I marked you since you were born with the power of discernment. I showed you how to make a way out of no way. I showed you how your mistakes are bad. Because God knows me, I roll the dice, and I roll the dice to win. I hate losing. When I lose, I get mad, I get angry, I get frustrated. And I try again. And I try again. And again and again and again until I break through. Especially when it's something I want. At last, the enemy has revealed himself to me, telling me that I can have all these things that I want. I can have any woman I want. I can have any house that I want. I can have any job that I want. I can have a car of any kind that I want. But the Lord told me, I gave you 2 feet to walk, 2 hands to lift, 2 eyes to see, 2 ears to hear. Let them be clear. We share one heart and we share one mind. Listen to me. Understand that I am a God of peace, a God of love. I'm not an angry God, but if you push me, my temper will go up, and I will show you the power, the full power of God. I will strike down wherever you stand. I will take away everything that you have and remind you that only you can rebuild it by faith. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I lost my faith a couple of times because the temptation of the devil called my name. The temptation of the devil made me believe that I could be something, but that wasn't who I was supposed to be. Not for the Lord. For those serving two masters must understand that you can't serve two masters, because you end up loving one and hating the other. And for me, I began to hate and despise the devil. One, because the devil can't keep his promise. Two, the devil is only selling you an illusion. Three, because the devil is a liar. Four, because he has no authority unless you act upon his words. Five, because the devil be hiding in between your family and your friends and trying to get at you, because he knows that the protection of the Lord is over you. So he sends to you a Trojan horse so that he may be able to tear down the walls of your temple, to tear down the walls of your heart and your mind and your soul and your brain, so that he may enter. See, he has a lot to cut through that belongs to God. At last the enemy showed himself to be everything that the Bible and God has said he was. He claimed he was God. He claimed that I was going in the right direction. Well, others were asking me what I was doing. I said I was following God. And they said, God is not that direction. God's the other way. You're walking away from God. And they were right. I could barely hear the voice of God in my head, but I can hear the enemy say, keep going. That's just right around the corner. I got a surprise for you. Until the day at last, I realized that he was the enemy. And I turned myself around and began to walk back to the arms of God, because I know that before I was born, I was in the arms of God, and he has given me a duty to do. He has sent me here to do something, not play around, not have vacations, not to be home to no one. He didn't send me down here to have fun. He didn't send me down here to have the perfect life. He didn't send me down here to do things the way I wanted to do them. He didn't send me down here just to be a part of the earth. He didn't send me down here to be popular. He didn't send me down here to have my name called all day and all night, to have my phone ringing all day, all night. He didn't have me sit here to listen to somebody talk about what somebody else looked like in the club the other day, and what somebody did this week, and all this other foolishness and nonsense that people talk about. He sent me here directly to do a mission, and that mission is to change those hearts that I come in contact with, to sow a seed. For my name is Jezreel, and it means sow a seed. It's also a valley across the valley that where the war is supposed to be battled, Megiddo, and across the way is a valley called Jezreel. And he had chosen that name for me because that name has power. And I know at last that power is strong, because I have used the power of the Lord and the authority of the Lord to remake my life. I'm not the same small, scrawny kid that you can kick around. I'm not the same slinky teenager that wasn't even 150 pounds to kick around. I've come to full grown status. I finally made it to the status of being in the realm of understanding what God was trying to tell me so many years ago. He has given me a mind to remember those instances that broke my heart, those instances where the devil broke his promise, those instances where God stepped in and kept my company until I was good. Those nights that I was crying, he sat next to me and told me that he wasn't going to leave me to the last tear fell. He showed me that I had a heart of gold that did not need any reward after I did what I did. He had shown me what the world is truly like. He has called me to be an outcast. And I say unto the devil, I love my title. I am proud to be an outcast. I am proud not to be accepted by the world that you have created. I am proud that I have stood my ground and I am on holy ground. I am proud to love my God as a lamb. I am proud to be able to speak the word of God without fear. I am proud to walk down the streets without fear of your thugs, of your enemies that you send my way, of the evil spirits that you whisper in the ears of those who supposed to love me. News to you. Only love I need is God's love. Only love I need is his love in my life. He is powerful and worthy to be praised because he has given me everything that I have asked for. My spirit is overflowing with blessings that I'm able to do things that nobody else has been able to do. I'm able to make a way out of no way. I am able to stand on my own 2 feet and be proud of myself because I have done it. To be proud of my God and my Lamb that I have had assistance doing it. The angels surround me 24/7 all day long, praising the Lord so that I may be able to get up and walk. So I be able to get up and talk, so I can breathe, so I can see with my own 2 eyes, so I can hear with my own 2 ears, so that I can love with my heart, so that I may be able to do the things that he has requested me to do. I do the will of God. At last, the enemy is not a victorious winner of my soul. My soul belongs to God. My mind belongs to God. My heart belongs to God. My body belongs to God. I am no longer afraid of this world. This world cannot do anything to me that hasn't been done to me already before. I pray for those who have never struggled in their lives and now struggling and not knowing what to do. I pray for those who have been damaged growing up and don't know how to live in the real world but do the same things they've been doing. I pray for those who offer their bodies to men who don't have no agenda but sleeping with them. I pray for them. I pray for those who are hungry, who are dying of thirst. I pray for those in the countries that don't have running water, that don't have food for them to eat. I pray for them. I offer my seat among the Lord as ransom for the souls that deserve to go to heaven before me. I stand in the back of the line on purpose because I'd rather be the last to enter the kingdom of God as long as those who are worthy to be in heaven go in. And if Jesus turned me around, I'd rather sit outside the gate amongst the valley and sit and be able to meditate and say, "Oh, life is over. Battling is over." See, being a warrior for God is tiring because it takes up everything in you to see the enemy as he is and to see the direction of the Lord. But at last, the devil has revealed himself as a stingy king a king that is illegitimate.